everyone, and welcome back to Brink of Speed. My name is Mike, and today we're going to talk about the 5 reasons you should or should not get the Z51 package on your 2020 C8 Corvette. But before we get into that, I want to just discuss a couple things with you. Number one, I changed my email address. Anybody that wants to get a hold of me through email needs to write this down. My new email address is bos2020c8@gmail.com. And of course, that'll be in the description below. But I changed it because there was some fraud going on out there in the YouTube world. I don't want my email to be connected to my YouTube channel anymore. So I'm just going to let you know right now, do not email me on the brinkofspeed@gmail.com. I will not be answering those emails. I will only answer your email if you email me on my new bos2020c8@gmail.com. Now, the second piece of business that I want to go over is merch. And you see this big smile on my face. It's because I'm super excited. I'm teaming up with a company right now to start producing merch for Brink of Speed. And as you can see here, this is one of the shirts that I have made for myself. This is what it looks like in white, but I'm, again, teaming up with a company. They're going to build me an online web store so that you guys can just very easily go on my Brink of Speed web store, pick which color shirt you want, pick which designs you want, hit the order button, and it'll be shipped to you very quickly. So that's in the process of being made. I'm going to be making shirts, key tags, stickers. Now, the stickers might not be out as soon as the shirts. The shirts are going to be the first thing that are made, but I will keep you guys informed of each step of the way, what's available. And obviously, as you go on the web page, you'll be able to see that new products have been introduced on there. So I'm very excited about it. I know you guys are too. I can't wait to get this stuff into your hands. So that's going to do it for the 2 announcements that I wanted to make. Now let's go ahead and jump into this amazing Z51 video. So first of all, what does the Z51 package include? What comes with it? And is it truly worth the $5,000 that you have to pay extra for this package? Well, let's go over exactly what is in the package first, and then I'll tell you why you should or maybe shouldn't need this package. So with the Z51 package, you get a specific Z51's front splitter, you get side skirts, and then you get a specific Z51 rear spoiler. You also get bigger brakes, and they have cooling inlets in the front to cool them down. You get track performance tires, a electronic limited slip differential. You get a performance suspension with adjustable spring thread seats. You get enhanced cooling for the engine and transmission. Performance exhaust with the MPP adjustments. This also gives you the ability to add magnetic ride control, which if you don't take the Z51 package, even if you get a 3LT package, the highest level on the Stingray, you cannot put the magnetic ride suspension on there. Now, in my opinion, if you're going to take this car to the track, obviously the Z51 package is a no-brainer. But the real question is, do I need all of these extras if I'm going to daily drive this car? Let's jump into that. So, as we stated, the first thing that we talked about was the aero package. The front splitter, the side skirts, and the rear spoiler. Now, do you really need those if you're going to be a daily driver? No, you don't need them if you're going to be a daily driver. However, wouldn't you agree that they make the car look that much better? So, in my opinion, if you are daily driving this car and you want it to look a lot more aggressive and stylish than it does as a base model base model Stingray, then yes, you would want that front splitter, side skirts, and rear Z51 spoiler. Bigger brakes. Do you need those if you're a daily driver? No, of course not. You don't need them. However, it's probably not a bad thing to have them if you're a daily driver. It is going to stop quicker than the stock base model brakes. So when you're driving a car like this, even as a daily driver, you're not on the track. You're not trying to stop from 130 down to 30 miles an hour all the time. But there are situations where you might be going 80 or 90 miles an hour and have to come to a quick stop, and those bigger brakes will come in handy. So it's still not a bad thing to have those added to your car, even if it is just a daily driver. Now, this is one of my favorite things to talk about, and that's the track performance tires, the Pilot Sport 4S's. Now, I actually have quite a bit of experience with these tires because back before I bought the C7 Z06 out there, Blue Fury, I had my black Z06, and the set of tires that I put on it were the Pilot Sport 4S's. And let me tell you, those are the best tires that I've ever had on my car, ever. They grip in the wet, they grip in the dry, they grip on the track. They are absolutely a phenomenal tire. So, with that being said, do you have to have these if you are daily driving this car? No, obviously you don't have to. But, should you want them? My opinion is yes. Even if you plan on driving this car in the weather, they do extremely well in the rain. Now, I've never tested them on snow or ice or anything like that because we don't really have that here in Texas. But I did drive them when it was only about 40 degrees here, and they still had lots of grip even with that car being light and having 576 horsepower to the rear wheels. So yes, I still think it would be a great idea to have those tires on a daily driven C8 Corvette. Now, as far as the electronic limited slip differential, I'm not an expert in this area. However, I do know that the limited slip differential does help with traction. So if you are daily driving this and you're planning on driving it in the snow, ice, hopefully not, but if you do, that will help. Also, if you plan on driving it in the rain, that will help. So as far as that goes for a daily driver, I still think that this is a very good option for you to have to daily drive your car. So far, as you can see, all of these options are still good for a daily driver. Now, the performance suspension with the adjustable thread spring seats is not quite the same as the rest of the things that we've gone over. These I don't actually feel like you would need as a daily driver or in your daily driven C8. However, we have to talk about magnetic ride control here because the only way you can get that is if you get the Z51 package. And the magnetic ride control is definitely something I would recommend for a daily driver car. This C7 is the first car that I've ever had with magnetic ride control, and when you put it in tour mode, which is the plush mode, it is absolutely smooth. It rides like a Cadillac. And if you're going to daily drive this, you're going to be driving this on rough roads, and so you might as well have the smoothest ride you can. So, with that being said, yes, I do believe that you should get the Z51 package. That way you can get the magnetic ride control. The next thing that we're going to talk about is the performance MPP exhaust that comes with the Z51 package. Do you need this as a daily driver? Well, in my opinion, you absolutely do. Because if you do not have this setting, if you are not able to change the exhaust tone, daily driving a Corvette will get a little bit loud, especially when you're trying to talk on the phone. You're going to hear the rumble from your exhaust behind you, especially with that rear engine right there. So, to be able to turn that on a quieter mode, which is something that I'm able to do with my Z06, is huge. So yes, I still think that the MPP performance exhaust is something that you should consider for your daily driver C8. Obviously, like I said, if you're going to track your C8, the Z51 is an absolute no-brainer. And it's something that I added to my car because I'm definitely taking this Stingray to the track. But even if you're just planning on daily driving your C8, which sounds really, really exciting to me, I would love to daily drive my C8. Just think about it. Going out to the garage every morning and getting in a C8 and driving it to work or wherever you're going. I love the thought of that. So I hope this helps you. I hope that you learned something from this video. If you were contemplating or debating whether you needed the Z51 package or not because you're just going to daily drive your car, I feel like this will help you make that decision. Now, don't get me wrong. If you decide not to put the Z51 package on your C8 because you're daily driving it, you're still going to enjoy that car immensely. I just feel like you will enjoy it more if you have the Z51 package and all that it offers. So, again, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you learned something from it. If you did, please give me a big thumbs up. Please get very specific in the comments and let me know which one of these that you like the best out of all of the attributes of the Z51 package. Let me know, what your favorite one is that it comes with. And also let me know whether you think that this is something that you're going to add to your car after watching this video. And then if you have not joined this wonderful Brink of Speed community, make sure to smash that red subscribe and bell notification so that you're notified when my new content comes out. Thank you each and every one of you who have been loyal to the Brink of Speed community and have always come back and supported me. I really hugely appreciate it. And I hope each and every one of you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your week. And I hope to see you guys out on the road.